Well, I went out knocking some doors today and I got a new farm on my first ask, which was brilliant. Yeah, this little ring's just come up for me. I know that nothing really special, but it's got a nice little floral pattern to it. I thought it was maybe just a wee copper olive at first, but it brushed up to reveal that nice detail on it. So yeah, I've only been here an hour or so. Seemingly there's another guy that does this farm, but he has missed this one, so let's hope he's missed a few others. So I've come back up to this new farm, just a quick morning hunt before work, get a couple of hours in. Managed to happen across my first coin, but it's absolutely knackered. I had a feeling this type of soil would do this to the coins. It's very similar to stubble sort of feel. It gets used for horses mainly, so pretty corrosive ground as you can see there, but at least I'm on the way with some coins, and this puts me in the ballpark for some silver. Well, here we have my next coin of today, and this one is more legible. We have a George VI penny. It's pretty good obverse in it, but the reverse looks like I might just be able to get some detail off it in a day. Okay, so here's my next find. It looks like it's a little lead saddle pendant, or harness pendant, which is quite nice. It's still got two little pins on the back there, which is unusual. I've only ever found ones that were a completely blank back, but you can see there's still some good detail on that. But nice little find from the horse field again. Here's the next little find that's come up, little trade weight. Tiny, just fits in the end of my finger there, but adds a wee bit of interest to this end of the field, I must say. So hopefully it's a sign of things to come. Well, I've come out in the morning again and have happened across my first coin today. It's been a lead fest this morning. Didn't think I was going to get a coin at all. I thought it was going to be one of those days, but here we go. It's I think it's a Victorian penny, but shall soon find out. Well, I've come out in the morning on Saturday here, and I've been out for about 45 minutes to an hour. It's just been sort of trash for me so far, but this lovely little token's come up, or commemorative medallion rather, but commemorative of franchise demonstration, and the date of 19 something, I can't quite make it out. On the back there is a bust. That's the way around. So it's an interesting one. Something to research for me anyway. I've never seen a token or a medallion like this before. Here's what looks to be my first coin find of the day. Probably looking at a Georgian here. Get out the bolt. I'm a good few hours in there, and this will be my first coin find. There's unfortunately nothing on it, as is a Georgian's want. Okay, so here looks like my second coin of today. be more legible, this one, the first one being that Georgian. And betting this will be Victoria. Just from the feel of it, really. Right, so fairly stumped for what this one is. I thought it could be a silver coin. We see the writing just round the edge, but I don't think that's silver at all. It's possibly another commemoration medallion. This time perhaps even of Victoria. Well, I've come out on Wednesday here before work, and I have dug one single piece of alloy. I got a second signal a couple of footsteps on this little button, little 4-hole alloy button. Nothing too spectacular about that, but when I recheck the hole, I think you can see it just behind, right there. I've got my first silver coin from this farm. Now, on it, I think I can see Victoria, but I'll just try and brush a wee bit of the dirt off. And it's a Jubilee head Victoria, perhaps. There, that's absolutely fantastic. It's really good detail on that. So if I just bring the camera up, we can get a wee bit of a better look at that one. But as you can see there, that's in fantastic condition. I am delighted with this. Fantastic detail left on it. Oh, hopefully this is going to be a good wee morning then. Well, I've come on a wee bit, maybe half an hour on, and I think I've picked up another silver, which would just be great. I think that might be another Victorian 3p there. The dirt is encrusted onto it at the moment, but I can just see on the flip side what looks like the neck of Victoria. I'll need to give it a little clean up and see what it actually is. Well, I've just achieved one of my realistic goals for this year. My first Edwardian sterling silver coin. Absolutely brilliant. I was not expecting it. I thought it was going to be Victoria. I just can't seem to find one of these. I'm delighted. This is magic. I just cleaned up the front of it, and I just seen 1902. Cleaned up the obverse, and he is remaining proud on the back of the coin still. So that's beautiful. Lovely little 3p of Edward VII. 1902 sterling silver, and a first.